Hi, and welcome back to Virtually the Teacher. Today I'm going to be covering the number one tip for student engagement. I remember back in the 90s when I was doing my social science degree, I was on a placement at a youth health centre working with young people who were homeless, and they had a whole lot of issues going on. And one of the clients was telling me about their JJ, and I didn't know what that was, and I got him to explain it to me. And a JJ is a juvenile justice officer. And the more I started hearing about what this JJ did with this young person, I thought, I want to do that when I finish uni. So it was like one of those, when I grow up, I want to be a whatever it is moments. There are two sides of the student engagement coin. The first side of the coin is cognitive engagement, and that's the amount of effort a student is putting into their studies. Are they thinking about a topic? Are they building a good solid foundation of knowledge? Are they making links between topics? The other side of the coin is motivational engagement, and this is the area that sometimes we forget about. We all know students that have been quite academically brilliant, but they don't succeed in a course, and it's probably because they're not motivated to complete. Without that motivation, a student won't learn as well as they could, and that's what I want to cover today. It's crucial that we tap into a student's motivation for wanting to learn in the first place. There are any number of reasons why students are in our classrooms, ranging from they've had one of these, when I grow up, I want to be a whatever the career is moments, and this is part of fulfilling that dream for them. Other students are just self-motivated and want to complete some sort of qualification or course. Others are trying to get into the workplace, and this is that stepping stone for them. There are also other students that we know are with us because there's some sort of pressure on them. It could be from parents, or sometimes students have probation parole orders and they need to be doing something meaningful. There are other students that attend to be able to obtain their welfare benefits. Whatever the reason, it doesn't matter. The point is there is a motivation there. We need to tap into it. But how might you do that? The number one tip is to help students hold their individual motivation for undertaking a course in front of themselves for the whole course journey, right from the start to the finish. One of the ways you can help students do this is by running an activity right at the start of the course and giving them the opportunity to explore what is motivating them to even be here. So you would give them some paper and a pen and get them to write down the answers and start asking questions like, why are you undertaking this course? What do you hope to achieve? Does this fit in with your long-term goals? You can come up with a whole lot of questions yourself. From there, I would get them to go on the internet and try and find either an image or a quote or even a job ad that reflects their personal motivation for undertaking the course. After that, it can be really helpful for students to take their image and their motivation and share it with the other students. That way they get that opportunity to articulate and own what it is that's motivating them in this course. Another cool thing you can do is get them to put it on their background of their laptops, or use some key word in whatever their motivation is as their login for the institution that you're at. The last thing to do around student motivation is to make sure that you tap into it at various stages throughout the course. As an example, we know that around assessment time or exam time, sometimes those student motivation levels start to waver off. So if we can help the student bring back that motivation and help them tap into it, it's going to help them persist and persevere in getting through this qualification. Well, that's it. We'll see you next time on Virtually the Teacher.